Welcome to the Upanishads and Existential Crisis, Finding Peace Through Ancient Wisdom. I'm Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide, here to weave ancient Upanishadic truths with modern tools for a calmer, wiser you. This is episode 11, Ego's Dissolution, Yajnavalkya's Insight, from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. A new episode awaits you daily at 3 AM Indian Standard Time. Treat it as your morning ritual, a sacred start to ease stress, dissolve the ego, and uncover your true self within. Close your eyes now, let the world quiet, and step into this journey with me. If you are new, our playlist holds every tale. Begin with episode 1, What is an Existential Crisis? Or episodes 2 to 10, Suffering as Teacher, explore there. Today, we'll dive deeper into ego's dissolution and how Yajnavalkya's insight can guide us. Let's begin. What does it mean to dissolve the ego, that deep, often stubborn question? Who am I beneath my pride, my titles, my self-image? It's an existential crisis that weighs on the mind, a stress that clouds clarity, leaving us restless, searching for authenticity in a world of illusion. Many of us face this, especially in moments of pride, comparison, or insecurity, where stress from ego can overwhelm. The Upanishads, ancient wellsprings of wisdom, offer a path, and today we'll revisit Yajnavalkya, whose insight to King Janaka reveals the ego's dissolution, finding peace through the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Recall Yajnavalkya, the sage we've met before, standing in Janaka's court in Vedic, his wisdom illuminating the assembly. In earlier dialogues, Yajnavalkya taught Janaka about Brahman, the Atman, and purpose through Dharma, using parables like the chariot and the tree. Now, their conversation deepens as Janaka, still seeking truth beyond his throne, asks about the ego, the I that clings to power, identity, and separation. Yajnavalkya, his voice steady, his gaze piercing, prepares to unveil a profound insight, guiding Janaka to transcend the ego and realize the eternal self. Yajnavalkya began, his words flowing like a river cutting through stone. Janaka, he said, you've sought the Atman, the self beyond duties. And now you question the ego, the false I that binds you. The ego is an illusion, a shadow cast by ignorance, believing itself separate from Brahman. The Atman, the true self, is one with Brahman, infinite, eternal, beyond this false I. To dissolve the ego, meditate, inquire, and see the truth. Janaka leaned forward, his heart stirring. But how, Yajnavalkya, do I let go of this ego when it defines my kingship, my pride? Yajnavalkya smiled, his tone warm, deep. Through self-inquiry, ask, who am I? And trace the ego to its source, the Atman, pure consciousness, where no separation exists. Yajnavalkya offered a metaphor. The ego is like a wave on the ocean, appearing distinct, yet never separate from the water. The wave rises, claims its form, but dissolves back into the ocean. So too, the ego rises from the Atman, claims its identity, but dissolves into Brahman when you see the truth. Meditate, Janaka, and the wave of ego will subside, revealing the ocean of the self. He guided Janaka to chant Om, feel Om's vibration, the sound of Brahman, and let the ego melt into silence, into Turiya, the state of pure awareness. Janaka meditated, his pride fading, his stress dissolving, his self-realization deepening as the ego dissolved. Let's pause here, gently. Perhaps you too feel stress, pride, or attachment to your ego, the existential weight of who am I? Notice those thoughts now. Let them rise like a quiet wave. Are they clouds over your peace? Inhale deeply for 4 counts. Hold it softly for 4. Exhale slowly for 6. Feel the air move through you, easing that weight, calming your mind. Modern neuroscience tells us this breath quiets your amygdala, the brain's stress center, reducing cortisol, unwinding tension you might not even name. It's a doorway opening, just as Janaka's inquiry opened Yajnavalkya's insight. Let it soften you now, preparing you for the wisdom ahead. Now, let's anchor this wisdom in you. Imagine an ocean within your heart, your Atman, vast and still, with waves of ego rising and falling, yet always one with Brahman, steady, eternal, infinite. Touch your thumb to your finger, an NLP technique to ground this calm. Whenever stress or ego rises, return to this touch, recalling peace, recalling Yajnavalkya's dissolution. Psychology tells us this refocusing shifts your mindset. Science shows it calms your brain's fight-or-flight response, aligning you with eternal truth. Feel this anchor now. Let it hold you, steady you, as you listen. Janaka sat in meditation, guided by Yajnavalkya, his mind tracing the ego's source. Yajnavalkya taught further, the ego is the mind's creation. Janaka, a thought that says, I am this body, this king. But inquire deeply, who am I? And you'll find no separate I, only the Atman, one with Brahman. This is Advat, non-duality, where the ego dissolves and peace prevails. He introduced the Neti Neti method. Not this, not that, rejecting the ego's claims. I am not the body, not the mind, not the pride, until only the Atman remains, radiant, infinite. Janaka practiced, his ego fading, his stress melting into tranquility, his liberation nearing. Close your eyes tighter now, deepen this journey in you. Inhale deeply, imagine that ocean in your chest, your Atman, vast and still, with waves of ego dissolving, one with Brahman, beyond separation, vast as the sky. Hold that breath, feel it anchor you, a quiet strength. Exhale, let the ocean expand, stretching into the infinite, illuminating peace through your life. Whisper to yourself, I am free, I am one, I am Brahman. This manifestation isn't just words, it's a seed in your mind. Psychology says belief shapes your reality. Neuroscience confirms it builds neural pathways for peace, quieting stress, lifting ego. Let it flow through you. Let your spirit rise, unshaken by life's illusions. Here's a meditation to carry you deeper. Sit tall, shoulders soft, body relaxed. Inhale for 4 counts. Feel the air fill you, cool and slow, like a river's flow. Hold for 4. Let it settle. A pause of stillness, a moment of clarity. Exhale for 6. Release every tightness, every ego, every stress, letting them drift away like leaves on water. Do this 5 times, each breath a step closer to peace. Now picture that ocean within, vast, still, with waves of ego dissolving into Brahman, the infinite, beyond separation. See the waves subside, revealing the Atman's light, dissolving stress, pride, uncertainty, just as Yajnavalkya's insight did. Feel your body lighten, your mind clear, your heart open. Imagine chanting Om, its vibration resonating, calming your nerves, awakening your Atman. Rest here, breathing naturally for a minute, feeling peace wrap you like dawn, until you're ready to return renewed. Yajnavalkya's insight offers us profound lessons, gifts to hold close. Freedom, The ego's dissolution reveals the Atman, reducing stress from pride. Inquiry, ask, who am I? To trace the ego's source, easing tension. Non-duality, the self is Brahman, dissolving separation. Realization, truth is within, a silent witness to life's dance, unveiled through meditation. Sharing, wisdom lights others' paths, as Yajnavalkya guided Janaka. Unity, the self merges with Brahman, like an ocean with its waves, a river in the sea. These truths calm your stress, quiet your ego, modern tools make them yours. Breath steadies your nerves, anchors ground your calm, visions reshape your mind. Neuroscience rewires your brain for peace. Psychology shifts your perspective for clarity. Yajnavalkya's teaching echoes still, a call to look within, to meditate on ego's dissolution, to peel back pride's layers. His insight reminds us that the ego is an illusion, that truth transcends self-image, and the light within us, our Atman, shines forever, one with Brahman. As you sit here, breathing, feeling, know this truth is yours, waiting to be kindled, just as it was for Janaka. Let it guide you through life's ego crisis. Let it ease your stress. Let it awaken yourself to eternal peace. That's episode 11 with me, Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide. Join us every day at 3 AM Indian Standard Time. Make it your ritual, your moment of truth. If you've missed a step, our playlist waits. Start with episode 1, What is an Existential Crisis? Or episodes to 210, Suffering as Teacher. Dive into the wisdom there. Tomorrow, episode 12, Death's Illusion Unveiled, Nachiketa's Triumph, a deeper exploration of mortality. If this resonates, whisper Jai Shri Ram to yourself, a nod to the journey, a prayer for peace. Until then, carry this light, this calm, this eternal self. Be well.